Yes, Massive and crew, we're back again with another video, and today we're going to talk about how to make music on a really tight budget. So what I would say to you guys, if you're trying to sort of get something together real cheap, first thing you're going to need is a computer. Now nowadays pretty much anything will run your basic software. If you're going to go for Cubase, Logic and all that sort of stuff, obviously with Logic you need a Mac. With Cubase you're going to need some high powered computer because it takes up a lot. But for stuff like I'd say Renoise, there's some free sequencers on the market, Mod Plug Tracker, Fast Tracker 2, pretty much something like this. With Windows 7, with 4 gig of RAM, you could upgrade that to 8 later on. Just a basic hard drive. Look, was it £64.99? That will get you up and running with some free software. Plug that in to your hi-fi. Even plug your headphones into the headphone socket, and away you go. You get started with that. Failing that, if you've got a little bit more budget to play around with, you want to go for something like with an iCore 5. This one's got 8 gigabytes and 500 gig of RAM. Plenty of space for storing. You're going to need space to store all your samples and bits and bobs. So this would be a better option. Again, it's on the used market. You go to a computer fair in Stratford, E15 on a Sunday. They sell lots of these kind of used computers. Just ask around for an iCore 5. That would probably do you just fine. In terms of if you want to splash out, all these come with sort of audio interfaces. It's not the best thing in the world to run music software, but it will work. Like I said, I heard people have been using things like Sound Blaster Live Audigies, which are old time sound cards, to do really good tight mixes and stuff when they first start out, and it works really well. So nowadays things have updated, HD sound cards, etc. I think you could just make a basic song on something like this. If you really wanted to splash out, another £79, I would recommend this sound card here. This is the M Audio M Track, which is about 79 quid. This is probably the latest answer to the audiophile 2496. It's really decent quality from what I've been reading here. It looks really good. Look, 24192, which is very good quality. So you could purchase something like this if you wanted to splash out on a sound card. This is not necessary, but it will help you along in terms of making your audio performance sound a bit better, and in terms of your clarity and stuff. Now for your sequencer, you've got a few choices. On a tight budget and also low computer power, not mad computer power, this would run on pretty much both of the machines that I've showed you. Even the bottom end machine and the iCore 5 would have no trouble running anything really. But this software is Renoise. I've got lots of tutorials on how to use it. I love this software. It reminds me of old time Octamed on the Commodore Amiga. I would recommend getting this software. If you haven't got the money for that, there's always stuff like this, Mod Plug Tracker, which is basically a similar sort of program, not as high tech, and also you've got Fast Tracker as well. Where is that? What the hell is Skyrim doing on there? Right, there you go. Something like this kind of thing, which is similar, very similar to Renoise, and it will get you up and running, get some samples. I've got lots of free samples to download on my Sampleoids website. Download those, make use of that, and then if you make anything really cool, hit me up and I'll always be there to give you advice. If you just drop me a little comment in the video in the description down below. Also send me your songs, BizzyBScience@gmail.com. and I will give you my most honest feedback, constructive criticism. I won't diss your songs, but I will give you, be prepared. I will be very honest about them and let you know what you can do to improve them. So there you have it, peeps. How to make music on a tight budget. You don't need a keyboard. With these sort of programs, you use your computer keyboard as a keyboard. When I say keyboard, I mean keyboard. And on the old Commodore Amiga, that's exactly how we used to play everything back in the day. Everything was on the keyboard using trackers, and that's the flavour. So you don't need super high tech to make music if you're on a tight budget. So there is always a way forward. And obviously once your return on investment starts to grow, you can invest in other bits of kit and build up slowly. Rome wasn't built in a day. Keep up the good work. Be inspired. Take care. God bless. Peace.